Payday 2 makes it fun to be the bad guy. You rob banks, knock over jewelry stores, steal from gangs, and generally cause mayhem, all in the name of the almighty dollar. The tension of planning and keeping things quiet, the excitement of asserting control when all hell breaks loose, and the satisfaction of a successful score are all well channeled here. There are some poorly explained systems, some fickle mechanics, and a number of small bugs to contend with, but if you've got a 4-player team of communicative criminals, Payday 2 will suck you into the lucrative life of crime. As part of the 4-man crew of Hoxton, Chains, Dallas, and Wolf, you are contracted to do jobs by a dude named Bane. He'll set you up with various shady characters, but there's no real story here. These guys do crimes, they get paid, and they level up. Expanding your arsenal and gaining new skills is a rewarding part of Payday 2, as new gear and abilities can significantly change your criminal tactics. Purchase a shotgun, and plugging choke points gets a whole lot easier. A new assault rifle paired with a sight keeps cops from even getting close. Fit your sidearm with a suppressor, and the cops might not even show up in the first place. Low-level gear lets you replenish health, resupply ammunition, jam electronics, or set explosive traps, but certain higher-level skills open up entirely new possibilities. Instead of killing a guard, intimidate him to make him cuff himself, or convince him to fight alongside you. Wield a saw to crack open ATMs and safety deposit boxes, or use upgraded jammers or explosives to blow open safes. Move faster and more quietly, do more damage, take less damage, revive teammates from a distance, bag and hide bodies. There's a lot of different ways to improve your criminal prowess, and it's a lot of fun to learn new tricks. You can't learn them all, though, which is one of the reasons why teaming up with other players is essential. The other is that the friendly AI is very limited. They'll shoot bad guys and try to revive you, but all but the most basic missions are nigh impossible without other people on your team. The PC is the best platform for ensuring cooperation, with fairly prevalent voice chat and universal text chat. The Xbox 360 comes in second with decent voice chat population, while the PS3 lags far behind with very few headsets in play. Still, even without the chatter, there are only about 10 different jobs. Difficulty variations, shifting targets, and multi-day jobs add a bit more variety, but before too long, most players will have a good idea of how things flow and what your goals are. There's always potential for further wrinkles, however, as each job has a number of elements that can change. Security presence, floor plan, civilian population, location of key assets, and more can shift from job to job, which creates a cool, "this wasn't in the plans" kind of improvisation.
Dying! I need a medic back!
There's also a less welcome strain of unpredictability brought on by occasional bugs that include bizarre civilian behavior, disappearing people, cops walking through walls, and other oddities. There's also some confusion about alert thresholds and job conditions that the game doesn't do a great job of explaining, making it all the more helpful to play with people and use your collective experience as a buffer against these flaws.
Chase them all the way back into the holy chromato!
Though these rough edges don't hamstring your heists, they can make it even tougher to maintain stealth, which is pretty hard in the first place. The rare stealth victories you can pull off are exhilarating, but more often than not, you'll be fighting your way out. Though the gunplay is solid and the enemy AI is aggressive, overall combat is more a war of attrition than a contest of skill. Cops aren't smart, they're just numerous, and you will be overrun if you don't get out in a timely fashion. This pressure spurs you to make every speed advantage count and to know when to flee. Get greedy and linger too long, and say goodbye to your fat payday.
Tie somebody down with the cable ties. That fucking neck.
Finishing jobs doesn't just bring money and experience rewards, it also gives you a lottery item to add to your potential arsenal. This is the only way to unlock purchasable attachments for your weapons, but because it's a random lottery, you can't count on upgrading any particular gun. This can be frustrating, especially when you end up with a small cash bonus or mask crafting materials instead of that sight that you really need. Customizing your mask to look sinister or goofy can be amusing, though it doesn't become a viable investment until higher levels when cash earning starts to outpace skill points. Regular patches have tweaked the PC and PS3 versions to alleviate some bugs and lottery frustrations, but so far the Xbox 360 has yet to benefit from any updates. But no matter what platform you play it on, Payday 2 can be a rollicking good time. The systems and mechanics all have small flaws and limitations, but they come together to set the stage for exciting heists that you'll want to pull again and again. As long as you can find some felons to fight alongside, Payday 2 is an addictive and challenging criminal pursuit.